Good morning, y'all. This bonnet is so crazy, but good morning to another day. I have been going through it with my thyroid. I am also about to be 19 weeks pregnant tomorrow, so I don't know if it's because the pregnancy is progressing that I don't know that it's affecting my thyroid thing. I don't know, but yesterday was horrible. I had to go to sleep at literally like 8 o'clock. I couldn't even fall asleep. That's another thing. Like it gives me insomnia, and it could be part of the pregnancy or the thyroid. He always wants me to pick him up when I'm filming. Oh, puppy, did you poop? Oh, he pooped. Okay. Slight intermission. Like I was saying, I don't know what might be causing the flare-ups, I guess, but maybe it's normal for it to be some kind of baseline of discomfort. I don't know, but I haven't had much answers. I've been to the doctor, and I haven't been able to see an endocrinologist like face to face. My OB is working with an endocrinologist, but I haven't been able to talk to an endocrinologist. My appointment is tomorrow, really early in the morning, so maybe I'll take you guys through that and see how that goes. But I don't have a lot of hope because from all the research that I've done, which I've had to do a lot of research on my own to understand what I'm going through, the doctors are never like, it's rare that a doctor is very understanding and tries to find a solution for you because there's no cure to the autoimmune condition. But from what I understand from looking it up, I don't have hypothyroidism yet. The condition can take years to kind of progress, but I'm trying for it not to progress. I'm trying to do everything in my power to kind of like control it so that it doesn't get worse, because I don't want to deal with worse symptoms or just worse function of my thyroid. Right now it's just a really, really high antibody count, which is around like, I think the normal baseline with that test that they used specifically was like 34 antibodies. I have over 1,000 antibodies against my thyroid. So yeah, and the last time that they checked it, the number really didn't change much. So I've been trying to go on a gluten-free and dairy-free diet, which a lot of people said that helped them a lot. And I do notice that when I completely eliminated them from my diet, it's like the symptoms are better. But as soon as I introduce it in any type of minuscule way, it's like a instant flare up, So, anyways, I wanted to take you guys through some of the things that have been changing for me as a new stay-at-home mom, because I used to be a working mom if you look at my previous videos, but now I am a stay-at-home mom, and I'm really grateful that we were able to kind of choose that. It just made sense for our family, honestly, because a lot of money is spent and a lot of like time and worry thinking about childcare. So, and we didn't have a consistent one. We had my mom, but that wasn't really working out because she couldn't. It's like it was a lot for her to travel so far, like from borough to borough, and we just decided, okay, I'll stay home, and we'll see how it goes with your job. And so far so good, but I also like to make my own money, and I want to contribute, and I want to take some of the load off. So I'm going to tell you guys what I've been doing to make money from home. I really have to put some kind of music for him every single morning so that he can stay elsewhere. But I'm going to be making some whipped coffee. I remember when it first, like, I think it was around when I was in college. That was a long time ago. I graduated in 2021, so. But let me show you if you've never made it. So this is, honestly, you can use any brand. So just take about like 2 tablespoons. I like mine strong. Okay. And then I'm running out of sugar. out a little darker than I normally make it, but not bad. And for breakfast, I'm having some eggs and like cut up salami in there. Something simple. I usually skip the carb now because I can't really eat bread unless I have gluten-free bread. So I just avoid it altogether because gluten-free bread, girl, $9 per loaf. Excuse me. No. But right now, I gotta go fix the shipping labels from the packages. And you guys don't know anything about that yet, but I'm gonna tell you. Yo, so we just got the results for the gender. We don't know it yet. We're gonna get cupcakes, but I look a hot mess. I am so excited. Like, I have so much anxiety right now because I wish I could just have the cupcakes right now. But we're just waiting for my partner's breakfast to be ready and for him to eat, so we can go. And I like literally feel like leaving him here. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Alright, we got the cupcakes. Okay, babe, you ready? Do the first one, babe. I'm gonna let you do the first one. I'm scared. It's a girl. It's a girl.
I did.
It's a girl. You have a sister.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Oh, baby. You're gonna be a big brother.
Big brother.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, it's a girl. Oh my gosh. As you guys saw, we're having a baby girl. And also, just to update you guys on the previous video, so the side hustles I have are my small business. So I crochet, look at that mess, and I also make jewelry. I'll show you one. Make wire wrap jewelry. So I'll link those all below. And I also I just started selling like stuff from my closet on Vinted. I kept seeing it pop up everywhere and it called to me, and it's been working. So I keep dropping off packages. I have like a stack of things that I took off from my closet. It's a mess. I need to organize my closet, and yeah, I'll probably find more things to list, but that's basically what I do. I didn't want to lose like my financial independence all the way. It doesn't make me a ton of money, but you never know. In the future, something is something, and it gives you a little extra. And now that I finally know what we're having, I can start getting stuff and like get excited about the color schemes and how I'm gonna organize the room and make it, because we have a 1-bedroom right now. So they're gonna share like the dresser space area, so I gotta see how I want to do that. But yeah, I'm excited. And right now I'm gonna oxidize some pendants, so I'll show you that. Okay guys, I'm back home from my appointment. It's been a couple hours. I needed a reset because I woke up at 6 in the morning after a rough night with my toddler, and I was exhausted. And then to top it off, I get to my appointment early, which is fine. I like getting to places early. And then it hits my appointment time 8:30, and apparently the doctor doesn't get it until 9. Cool. The doctor arrives at 9:30, and like, mind you, I don't mind waiting, but I'm just not used to waiting around because I don't really leave my house. So I was like, I just want to go home. I want to get home. I'm so tired. I was hungry because I had ate at 6 in the morning. And I swear, with this, the second trimester, I'm 19 weeks tomorrow. I know I said that yesterday, but I confused the days. I thought today was going to be Thursday. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Every Thursday is a new week. But anyways, yeah. So I saw the doctor, and he made me feel validated in some ends, but also not in other ones, because I feel like he's not like a holistic doctor, meaning he doesn't look at everything else. Or maybe I don't know what it is, but when I first researched it before I even got the chance to see a doctor, because the appointments were all booked out, and mind you, the appointment that I first found was gonna be for October, and I had found out I had like inflammation on my thyroid back in March, and we're currently in August. So I wasn't gonna be able to see a doctor until October, and I found out in March. So the fact that I was able to see someone in August was really big for me, but it was still far away. And if I were to change my appointment, I would have to wait more months. So yeah, but he validated me because he said that basically my TSH levels have been normal this whole time. But what happened? But the thing is, with autoimmune thyroiditis, I don't know how to say it, but I'm gonna put the name somewhere in this video or maybe in the description. But with that condition, the numbers usually keep rising up for your TSH and T4. But what he noticed was that in like the couple of months that I was retested, I think it was 3 months apart, my levels actually went down. So they weren't high, which validated me because I made drastic life changes. Like I left my job because I was waking up at like 1 in the morning to get to work by 5, because the train, it would take me like 2 hours to get there, and sometimes the trains would reroute, and I wouldn't even, I would get there just before I had to clock in, and that's insane. Okay, I had to catch the 2:30 train or something like that, but I had to prep my pumps and all of that because I was a breastfeeding mom. It was a lot. So I feel like eliminating that stress helped, and also being able to sleep normal hours and waking up at normal hours. My son still wakes up at 6 in the morning early, but it's better than me waking up at 1 in the morning. And I will deal with a lot of insomnia, which I think, from what I researched, has to do with my thyroid, because a lot of people suffer from insomnia. They're tired all day, fatigue, brain fog, and then the minute they hit the pillow, they can't go to sleep. He always does this when I'm trying to do something else, but hold on. So basically, I felt validated because I feel like everything I've been doing to this point, including my diet changes, my lifestyle changes, have helped keep that kind of controlled. I didn't feel validated because he was like, basically he was confused as to why, I scratched myself, as to why I was even feeling symptoms. And I was like, that's insane, because all the forum posts I read, all the other people's experiences, they felt symptoms just with elevated antibody counts without, their TSH changing or their T4. So the fact that a doctor, and he wasn't no young doctor either, to say that to me felt really invalidating. But I know from my own research and from keeping up with other people's stories and experience that it's not true. And it's really hard to question, a doctor. Like, he got his degree. I'm not here to bash healthcare workers or doctors, because that is their job and they studied for a long time to get to where they are. But I think that what a lot of like doctors lack is the holistic approach. Like, there's many different areas of something to look at, like factors when it comes to any type of condition to to work on and to find solutions and stuff like that. And I feel like that's not the way he did it. He basically looked at me like I was crazy when I told him I've been dealing with all those like symptoms. And I know I'm not crazy, because it's not just because I'm pregnant, because this was back in March and I didn't get pregnant until the next month. So yeah, and it's so crazy that everything started getting better, like level wise, after all those changes. And also
he also told me like straight up, he was like, well, you can't do anything about the antibody count, which I haven't like, fact checked that yet, because I was just like, okay, that was a slap in the face. He was like, those levels just stay like that. They either damage your thyroid, like they either like do something about it, or there's some people who it never affects at all. And I'm like, I doubt that this is like not affecting somebody at all, because of I see how I've been feeling, and I'm like, that's just not possible to have such a high, like 34 versus 1,000. Like, come on, what do you mean that's not doing anything in your body? Like, that's insane. I don't know, but he didn't check any of the other levels in my body. I just feel like there needs to be like a cross. What's the word? I think you guys know what I mean though. Like, there needs to be some cross examination of some sort with everything that's happening in the body. But they do study a lot of conditions, and but not really, because if you think about it, he's an endocrinologist, so they look at from what I heard the receptionist say to somebody, diabetes and the thyroid. So come on, I don't know. And these appointments are so brief with each patient. Like, are you getting to know people? It costs a lot of money to like get that individualized care, and it's so unfair because a lot of people that do end up with these autoimmune conditions are not well off people. But yeah, that's my rant. But that's how I feel after this appointment. I'm just happy to have some kind of monitoring happening, especially in this pregnancy, because my biggest fear was this affecting the pregnancy, but I don't think it's going to. But now I'm concerned about myself and my health, so the journey going forward, especially postpartum, will be to kind of pour back into myself in different ways, in ways that I can't do right now, because I don't want to like overdo myself, but be more active, invest in more supplements, invest in just things that will help me feel better overall and like function better as a person, as a mom, as a business owner, and everything else. But yeah, this is basically the end of this video. I will continue to keep you guys updated because I feel like I'm in complete nesting mode now. I have so many projects in mind. Don't know how I'm going to execute them because I'm a horrible interior, exactly, a horrible interior designer. Which is so funny because I consider myself an artist. Like, I crochet and I make jewelry, but when it comes to interior design, girl, I suck. But I'll see you in the next video, which will be nesting diaries, baby. Okay, so see you soon.